Do you want to know about what are the top 10 cleanest countries in the world? If not, then this is the right video you are watching right now. We are about to tell you the world's 10 cleanest countries. We have listed the world's cleanest countries in the world. Well, in this video, we are not talking about the ranking of clean countries. We are just sharing the cleanest countries over all the world. Watch the full video so you will know the interesting details that what makes these countries crystal clear and less polluted. 1. Norway. Norway, officially the Kingdom of Norway, is a sovereign and unitary monarchy in Northern Europe whose territory comprises the western portion of the Scandinavian peninsula, plus the island Jan Mayen and the archipelago of Svalbard. Norway is, without a doubt, one of the world's cleanest countries. Norway is spotless everywhere, from the big cities to the rural areas. Norwegians are disciplined and know how to properly dispose their trash. They make sure that their country is free from any dirt. I went to a music festival. They literally checked the porta potty after each person used it to see if it needed to be cleaned, and if you dropped trash on the grass, it would literally get picked up within 5 minutes. 2. Sweden. Sweden, officially the Kingdom of Sweden, is a Scandinavian country in Northern Europe. Sweden is the country I live in, and it is the cleanest, and it has other great countries around it that are very clean as well, like Finland, Norway, Switzerland, and Denmark. By far, this area of the world is the cleanest in trash, crime, and just being beautiful. America could learn some things from Sweden, Iceland, and Finland. Just saying. Sweden is a very beautiful place, and I would love to visit there for a long time in the future. Sweden is the cleanest, and so perhaps are its neighbors. Except Finland, that dirty dump doesn't deserve to be mentioned in this list. Sweden is so clean. The air is fresh and many trees. It is a fascinating country, and I hope to live there someday. 3. Singapore. Singapore, officially the Republic of Singapore, is a sovereign island country and city-state in maritime Southeast Asia. It lies about 1 degree of latitude, 137 kilometers or 85 miles, north of the equator, off the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula, bordering the Strait of Malacca to the west. Singapore has some of the toughest regulations about littering, sanitation, and environmental concern. I can see why Singapore is quite clean. Even my father, who is a Singaporean, is particularly strict about cleanness, both at home or when we are out. Although its cleanest hasn't reached any European cities or even Japan's level of cleanness. 4. Denmark. Denmark is a Nordic country in Northern Europe. It is the most populous and politically central constituent of the Kingdom of Denmark, a constitutionally unitary state that includes the autonomous territories of the Faroe Islands and Greenland in the North Atlantic Ocean. European Denmark is the southernmost, Red More. Denmark is a very clean country. They have trash bins all over the city of Copenhagen, and we saw people hired to collect trash many times, both in the city, stations, and parks. So good. 5. Switzerland. Switzerland, officially the Swiss Confederation, is a federal republic in Europe. It consists of 26 cantons, and the city of Bern is the seat of the federal authorities. Every inch of the country is so spotless. Even the water is so clean and so clear like crystals. The environment looks so pristine and flawless. Even there was an article from the magazine I have read that suggested everyone who want to improve their body health to go to Switzerland for vacation. There are so many researches and reports said that Switzerland is the cleanest country on earth with the best environmental records. I traveled Switzerland a while back and everything was so clean. It was quite a shock for me personally because I knew it would be clean, but not that clean. Public transport and roads are clean, water is clean, bathrooms are clean. They have a very good waste removal system for recycling. 6. Austria. Austria was Celtic, Hallstatt, then as Noricum, part of the Roman Empire. Alaric, who took over Rome, studied at a monastery near Vienna. In the Middle Ages, the Holy Roman Emperors moved to Vienna. Then Austria became separate. Medieval documents from Eastern Europe as far as West Ukraine were often. Vienna is so clean even though it's a capital. Also, they literally mop/sweep all of the roads. If you litter, you will be attacked by about 100 people. 7. Luxembourg. Luxembourg ranks as the second cleanest country in the world with an EPI score of 82.3. This small European country is surrounded by Belgium, France, and Germany. Luxembourg is a small country encompassing less than 1,650 km². This nation has a population of fewer than 600,000 people. Most parts of Luxembourg are rural. The north part of the country has dense Ardennes forest and nature parks. The east part has narrow rocky valleys of the Mullerthal region, and the southeast part has the Moselle River Valley. Luxembourg's capital, Luxembourg City, is also home to a preserved medieval old town settled on mere cliffs. 8. Canada. Canada is a country in North America that is next to the United States, and it's the second largest country in the world by area. Size is 9,985 million km². This country has 10 provinces and 3 territories. Canada became a dominion on July 1, 1867. Its 10 provinces are Ontario, British Columbia, Quebec. Canada is by far the cleanest country in the world. This is mainly because of the way Canadians think and how much they want to keep their country clean. But of course, if you go into Toronto or Montreal, there will be trash and grime in certain areas. But you expect that in every major city around the world. Cleaner than Idiot America. I am a Canadian, and I think Canada, Sweden, Germany, and Australia is better than the United States. 9. France. France, officially the French Republic, is a sovereign state comprising territory in Western Europe and several overseas regions and territories. The European part of France, called Metropolitan France, extends from the Mediterranean Sea to the English Channel and the North Sea. Well, it's really cleaner than we were accepted, even cleaner than most of European countries we have visited, especially Southern and Eastern Europe. Maybe the only place a bit dirty is the touristic Paris. But assume you leave the touristic areas of Paris, it's really clean. The countryside, villages, ocean coast are without any trash. France is a clean country. Large cities, especially Paris and Nice, the most touristic ones, are the less clean because of the high density of population. Paris is the most densely populated European capital city. All the rest of France, cities, villages, countryside, beaches are clean. 10. Finland. Finland, officially the Republic of Finland, is a Nordic country in Northern Europe. It shares land borders with Sweden to the northwest, Norway to the north, and Russia to the east, with the Gulf of Bothnia to the west and the Gulf of Finland across Estonia to the south. Finland covers an area of 338,455. Finland is in the top 5. Over 75% of Finland is forest, and it is growing every year. It invests heavily in renewables. England's forests have been obliterated. India has serious problems with pollution. China releases over 3.8 billion tons of coal into the atmosphere each year. France has done nuclear testing. The oil industry in Canada destroys its forest and natural beauty. Colombia has massive slums. This list is a joke. That's for the video. Let us know in the comments below which place you like the most and which one you are visiting this year. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to like and subscribe to the channel.